Time for practice after work. That's what time it is. Yoga drills forever. Drills for hip strength and mobility with Kino.
Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Welcome to this yoga drills class. If you like this little taste of what we're doing here, come on over to OwnStars, which is my online channel where we do 1 hour yoga drills. So you get a full hour of everything that's going on in this class. What do you say? Come to a comfortable seated position. Let's close the eyes. Bring the hands in prayer position. A long, deep breath in. As you exhale, let's softly open the eyes. We are ready to begin. Let's head on over to the hands and knees. And let's warm up the body with cat and cow to start. Inhale, extend. Big breath in. Exhale as round and under. Inhale, extend. Get a big breath in. Exhale as round. One more time. Give me a little extend. And then let's round. And then let's rock the hips from side to side so we can start to warm up the hip joints. All right, give a little hip rocking. And then we're going to go around the world with the hips to kind of get the hips really tracking online. Over to the left side, round the hip joint, world. I'm going to do 3 times to the left so we're kind of rolling the head of the femur in the ball and socket of the hip joint. All right, let's go over to the other side. Over to the right side, roll the hip. And then 2 more times, roll through the hip. Good job, one more. Roll through the hip, bring it back. So we're trying to get that feeling of where the hips, what are the hips doing today? And then let's curl the toes under and inhale up to downward facing dog. And say hello to your downward dog. We got 1, 2, 3, steady, 4, and 5. All right, now take your left foot forward. We're going to take a wide leg forward fold and let it be nice and wide. I want you to start rocking your hips from side to side. Just give a little side to side action. Take the left hand forward, send the hips back and up, and then inhale, twist, and I want you to push. So if you don't push into that left side, we just start leaning over to the right. Push into the left hip as you raise the arm and spiral. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale down. Then when we push this up, we're going to push into the right hip, and then raise the left arm. 2, 3, we have to resist. 4, and 5. All right, now we're going to practice rolling through the hip joints a little bit more. So we're going to bend the knees, we're going to come up to standing, and then start rolling the hips, rolling the hips. Just get it comfortable, and then we're going to exaggerate it a little, all right? Find a distance that's comfortable. I think a little wide position is good. Roll to the left, bring it forward, and explore the forward fold, the back bend, the forward fold, the push forward to the front of the hip, the forward fold, good. And then over to the other side, roll to the right hip. We roll all the way around. Keep rolling through the hip. One more. Roll it around. Good job. And then inhale, lift the center of the chest, and then exhale, hands down. All right, let's see how that's impacted our Prasarita experience. Lift the chest forward, and then exhale, fold, come on down. Good. I want you to feel your hips here. Maybe give a little hip wiggle. We got 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. Walk your hands forward. Turn the feet a little bit out, and then exhale. Come on down to your squat. Okay, now let's roll over into our bent knee pigeon variation. And then inhale, roll through the hip joints, back to your seated squat. Exhale, notice no hands. This is important because we're building that dynamic flexibility, increasing mobility in the hip joints. And then back to your seated squat. Over to the other side, good, and then back to the center. Over to the left side, back to the center. We'll do 2 more times. Over to the right side, back to the center. Over to the left side, back to the center. Okay, now, let's see if when we go over to the right side, we can actually fold that left foot behind, and then take the right foot forward. And now, this is a familiar yoga posture. Inhale, we reach forward and get that hip joint moves back. Exhale, fold. We have 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, exhale there. Lean back, bend the knee. And if this is uncomfortable for the knee, just keep it a little more open, right? It's not so much about that. I want us to feel the hips. So now, we have that right leg bent, arms out to the side, right leg comes up. 1, 2, just a little extra. 3, 4, and 5. Good. And then let's go back to our open position, right? And let's fold that left foot underneath and extend the right leg. So now again, maybe familiar, we have Parigasana position, right hand on the ground. Stretch and extend the left arm. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We want to do a little extra. We can put the right elbow on the ground and open the chest a little. 3, 4, and 5. All the way up, fold it in, and back to our seated squat. Over to the other side. Good. Let's fold that right side in. And now, again, we're squeezing that right hip joint back as we fold forward. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sink that right hip joint back. And then maybe you can just bring that left leg straight up and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold it. Good. Let's sink it down. Open. Lean into the hip, open, and now we're in our Parigasana position. Inhale, we reach over, left hand down, easy lean, 2, 3, 4. We want to do a little extra. Left hand is on the ground and open chest. 2, 3, 4. Inhale all the way up. Good. Still working with the hips. It's going to get a little challenging. I want you to lean forward into the left side, straighten the right leg. Oh, what's going to happen next, huh? We're going to turn that right hip joint. We're going to turn that right hip joint out. And inhale, we come all the way up to our... Hold on, I should do that again. I made a little disaster with the microphone, huh? I was like, how could I whack the microphone?
My knees feeling messed up.
Okay, we lean over to the side and then inhale, we lift the chest. We're gonna externally rotate that right hip joint. And now we're in an activated middle split or an activated straddle. We wanna do a little extra. We can scoot the butt forward and then hold. We're gonna lift the arms up. 1. So this is all about hip flexibility. 2, 3, 4, keep reaching, reaching, reaching. 5. All right, now this might not be for everyone, but let's try and see if we can roll into the splits. Roll forward, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, back to the middle split. Exhale, roll. Inhale, back to the middle split. Exhale, roll. You can use the hands when you fold. Inhale, back to the middle split. Last one. Roll and fold. Good job. Back to your middle split. Stay there for a moment. Use your hands to get back to our deeper position and then draw the navel in. We'll do hands in prayer. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold underneath your knees. Let's bring them back in. Good. Round. Stay there for a moment. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the center of the chest up. We're going to roll the spine down. All right, let's roll it on down. So roll, okay. And lift the legs up. And then reclining straddle. So we were working the hips. Now we're going to continue, but 5 breaths here. So we have 1, move the blocks a little out of the way. 2, 3, 4, And 5, rotate a little under. That's gonna see how the knees change position. We rotate under. Reach up and hold on to wherever you can grab on your leg. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, this is gonna be hard. Back to your reclining straddle. Roll to the front of the hip joint. Make a circle. Trace the arm. Trace the hip the same way we trace the arm. We're obviously not tracing the arm. Trace the hip the same way we were tracing the arm. Go around the hip joint. Ooh, find those sticky places. Good. Reverse direction. Bottom of the hip circle. Back up to the top. Bottom of the hip circle. Up to the top. Bottom of the hip circle, up to the top. Last one, bottom of the hip circle, up to the top. Stay there, 2, 3, 4, and now bend the knees. Happy baby, hold 2, 3, 4, feet together, knees out to the side, a reclining diamond, not Baddha Konasana, make it a diamond, so the feet are really close to the face. 2, 3, let it slide, let the femurs slide around the hips. 4, separate the feet, hold on to the hands, stay there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alrighty, exhale, put the feet down. Constructive rest position. Hips went through a whole journey. Thank them, appreciate them. A long deep breath in, and a long deep breath out. Good. Both knees over to the right side, so we just kind of free the front of the left. Drape the arms over to the left, and then just relax any tension in the hip. Observing where the skeletal structure has restriction. Back to the center. Try the other side, drape over. Arms to the right. See if you can release any tension as the skeletal structure releases. Back to the center. Let's allow ourselves a little rest, so just extend the arms and legs. The hips a little shake. Let everything rest for a few breaths. Then slowly come back. On the next breath in, constructive rest again. Folding the knees, give a little squeeze, rolling over to the side. And we'll come all the way back up. Close the eyes, settle again. Feel the breath, feel the body, feel the mind. Feel the hips, give them a little love and appreciation. Hands come together, and a long, deep breath in. As you exhale, let's softly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love.
Thank you. my window, waiting for grandma to leave an window to get so close just to show you all my loving go. Ah, so smooth, yo, you thought it was a free flow. I know you always think that X was a friend, though. Now you know, girl, just let me know. Just come let me know. Who do you think of when you're lonely? Is it me you're thinking of? When you're lonely, I get to know my lonely, I've got a call today, knowing that this girl will come my way today. All my life I hope and pray for just one night with you, oh girl. You know the deal. You know I'm for real. Who do you think of when you're lonely? Is it me you're thinking of? Most definitely. When you're lonely, I get to know my lonely, Girl, I've been watching you from your window. I know you saw me smoking on my window, waiting for grandma to leave an window to get so close as to show you all my loving goes. So smooth, yo, you thought it was a free flow. I know you always think that X was a friend, though. I know you know, pretty girl, just let me know. Who do you think of when you're lonely? Is it me you're thinking of? When you're lonely, I get to know the lonely, so lonely.
I saw the King of Kings. He is high and lifted up, like an isis are dressing in a cloud cylinder. Rasta revving in a vibes. Who them sinister minister? Let the truth go free. Trying to live back in the property of Caligula, Mussolini, and called it their ancient glory. And suffer the backlash, complexity in modernity, 1941-40. See it. I saw the King of Kings, I Selassie. He is high and lifted up, and his train filled the temple, footstool, and his train filled the temple. And whoa. Transmutation overload, transportation overroad. Yeah. When there is no leading to no goodly, then just a slide their mind and skid it. Hey. Well, Ruby waved the flag upon with dignity. The king upon the 7 and 2 and 3. Congratulations to the baby. The Magi came to see. Alignment, celestial configuration in His Majesty. I saw the Judaic emblematic seed, the ensign of Anaim, a lighthouse to bring the oceaners in, seafarers in the life wave journey, see into the life wave journey. I saw the King of Kings, hey, He is high and lifted up, He is high and lifted up, and His train filled the temple earth, footstool, Rastafari, for the righteous earth is EPOW and in humanity, and he warm up the hearts of the war-weary, war-weary. And the high official still asking if it's already. The draft is the chip, freeze me. Me son, them have to be numb in the numbers. They are the numbers of casualty. Without truth is without sanity, anxiety, and defensive shields on the quest of their royalties. Rastafari no, rather bull out and laugh the sea. I saw the Lord, He is high and lifted up.